up if you're not saucy. Acting shy, baby, don't bore me. Switch your vibe if you're not naughty. Bring your friend, there's enough for me.
Hi everyone, I'm back with another video. Today I'm gonna be cooking one of my favorites. It's kitaley Torbogee. Besides, my friend has been behind me for ages because I promised her, so I'm gonna cook it today. Here's just my dry ingredients. When I cook my soup, I like to boil my kitaley a couple of times to just waste the water. I repeat this step at least 2 or 3 times, and what this does is just help get rid of some of that bitterness. If you're someone that don't like it too bitter, you can do this however many times you need to get it to the taste that you like. For me, 2 or 3 times, boiling, rinsing, and repeating usually does it for me, because I like to have a little bit of bitterness to it as well. So yeah, this is why I do what I do with the boiling and rinsing. Once that soup is cooked, you're gonna just add the stock from the soup back into the pot. You're gonna add back your meat and stuff. For me, I added my chicken feet back because I needed it to cook a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna add my pepper and onions to the pot, and just let it cook. You can also add your pepper and onions in the beginning when you're boiling the kitaley and the meat together. For me, I like to do this step at this point because what that does for me, it gives me the opportunity to really season my pot. It gives me the opportunity to season the meat and everything. That way I, can season a cutting to my taste bud without making it over seasoned or under seasoned. Okay, so you do you can do it in the beginning, or you can do it this way. The most important part is just making sure your torbogee is torbogee. But anyways, like you can see, I'm just seasoning my pot at this point. I went ahead and added back in my crawfish because I needed it to cook a little bit more as well. And then I added my snail. And I'm just going to allow it to cook with the pepper and onions for a little while. And then when I come back, I'm going to be adding in the rest of my meat. Here, I'm just adding my fasagi. If you know, you know. If you don't, ask your lo-fi friends, your bandi, your lama people. And they will tell you what fasagi is. It just make the food taste like the taste is magnificent. Gosh, I can't even talk. But yeah, as you can see, seasoning your pot, I always tell you guys, seasoning your food from the base, from the jump, is the key to having great tasting meals. Like, I hate that for y'all that do not take the time to season your pot. Stop doing that, please. It's like, no. But anyways, as you can see right now that my onions and stuff I had the time to cook, I'm gonna add in the rest of my meat that I boiled earlier with the kitaley. In this pot, I have turkey neck, goat meat, and then I have the dry fish and the snail. We had the snail in already. The stingray I bought to cook in palm butter, but the way the prices is selling these palm butter is like you have to sell your organs to be able to afford it. Like, one little bag of palm butter was $10. No. But anyways, this is gonna do just fine. Let's get to the torbogee today, okay? So once you add your meat and everything, and let that marinate to go in, you're gonna go ahead and add in your kitaley that you've already blended. At this point, hopefully it's blended and waiting to be added. And you're just gonna let it cook, let the season go in it. At this point, you don't need to add a lot of water. I didn't add any more water other than what was in the pot, because remember, this is already cooked. You pre-cooked this already when you were boiling it earlier. And besides, water doesn't really cook food, y'all. It's the heat, it's the steam. Stop throwing water in your pot. This is why you take so long in the kitchen. If you know me, I do not like to be in the kitchen past 12 o'clock. That's why, like, when I'm cooking, I usually will pre-cook, parboil, whatever I need to do the night before. Early in the morning, I'll be in that kitchen before noon. Food is ready. Kitchen is clean. I'm showered and I'm relaxed, okay? But yeah, you're just gonna allow the soup to cook, let it to dry, let all that water dry out, because this is gonna help with the consistency of your soup in the end once you add the soda. You don't want to pour river in here right now at this point. So once your soup is at the dryness that you want, you're going to take it off the fire, turn off that stove, allow that soup to cool, y'all. This is basic chemistry. What happens when you add heat to chemical? You're using soda, sodium bicarbonate. Once you add heat to that, it oxidizes, and one of the molecules you left with is water. And then you're wondering why your torbogee is not torbogee, why your torbogee is so watery after you add the soda, because you have it on heat. You can't do that. It's like, no. But yeah, taking the soup off the stove, allowing it to cool off before you add that soda is going to give you that thickness that you want, because it's not hot. Okay? For me, I like to leave mine to cool at least the room temperature, because in this case it gives me a little bit of heat to be able to melt my oil, but not too hot to the point where it's over processing my soda, if you know what I mean. So as you can see here, I'm just adding my torbogee mixes, the sodas, and the contra soda and kui soda, as we call it. And then you're gonna add your oil. As you can see, my oil is melting as I'm putting it in the pot, but you don't see heat coming out of that pot, because like I said, the key to the thickness and the consistency is allowing your soup to cool off. Another alternative to this is you can really allow this soup to really cool off by putting your oil in the microwave and microwaving it that way. But for me, I like it to do it this way because it's easier for me. It cuts on time. I'm all about time. Time is money, okay? But yeah, this is the soup. It's done. I'm just gonna serve it up. I gotta send some out of state to my friends, so I'm gonna be putting that in the freezer to let it freeze. But yeah, guys, until next time.
Grab a cup if you're not saucy. Acting shy, baby, don't bore me. Switch your vibe if you're not naughty. Bring your friend, there's enough for me.